Hello everybody, Mr. Sixman here, and welcome back to Marble World. In today's video, we're going to have a go with another epic marble run. And guys, this thing is absolutely massive. It's made out of over 8,000 pieces. It's got rivers, caves, volcanoes, bridges, waterfalls, and a whole lot more, including cannons. But one of the best bits is that it's even got its own roller coaster. So first of all, we're going to send a few thousand marbles around this thing, and then we're going to roll around the whole track in marble camera mode. Link in the description below if you want to have a go with it. Subscribe. Okay, let's have a go with this marble run then, shall we? And over here behind us, there's a big volcano, and that's where everything starts off. So we'll just send a few hundred marbles in, there we go. And at the bottom of this, there's actually a big hole, and that's where they're going through now. So let's follow them through, and down here there's two directions they can go, and I'm just trying to spawn in more in the background so we don't run out of any because they're moving so quickly. The lava turns into water here, a big water track, and look at this, guys. They jump a massive distance through the air and into the rock here on the other side. Big traffic jam forming down here, and these ones are coming from this waterfall. This is one of my favourite sections of this whole run, and look guys, we've even got Minecraft trees down here as well. Let's follow these marbles then across the jump and into the cave on the other side. Where do they go next? So now we are actually inside the cave. I'm going to roll down here. And, okay, they're joining some water underneath. Oh, yes, that's right. And now we're in a city. Look at that. There's amazing. Loads of marbles are coming through here. Isn't that incredible? And it's actually a hole down there under the buildings. So let's go here and see what happens. I think they all, yes, that's right. They all join together, look, from above and below. They all merge into this track underneath. And now they're all together again, going around these bends and corners, and some of those marbles are getting stuck, unfortunately. Let's follow these ones through then, inside the cave and up some kind of waterfall which goes up instead of down. Whoa, this thing's amazing. Look how fast they're coming up here. Oh no, quick, let's get out of the way. That was a bit scary. Look how many are coming up there. Incredible. And there's a bit of a traffic jam as they hit these sort of watery nails in the way. And then they go onto this huge waterfall with the new, well, relatively new waterfall effects which have come to the game in the last month or two. That's really nice, isn't it? So now they're going down there, crashing into some rocks at the bottom, and as we zoom out, that looks quite impressive, doesn't it? Let's keep following them round now, joining back onto this river down here. And let's see if we just follow them around the corners and try to keep up. There's a really nice bridge, which they do actually go over later on. So we'll see that later, but we've got to get there first. Around the corners, there's another city here with roads in it, and they're actually on the roads. But let's just follow the water at the moment. And oh no, we've got some stuck in the corner here. They're going really quickly, aren't they? So let's do our best to keep up. Now going under one of the tracks. And oh guys, yes, I remember this. This is one of my favourite parts. Check this out. There's also a jump here. Look at that, they're jumping up onto the platform of that rock above. Let's follow these ones round and try not to get too far ahead of ourselves. Now we're going onto the roads in that city that we saw earlier. Don't worry, we are going to go back into the cave in a minute, but let's follow these ones round first. And guys, there's so many different tracks in this thing. Here we go. Now they're going onto that jump that we saw a minute ago, really fast, jumping through the air and onto this rocky platform above, and then into a sort of cave or a tunnel here. And oh no, this is a volcano, guys. Are you ready? We're going to go through the volcano. Let's go through it. So here's a traffic jam of marbles. Goodness me, look at that. There it is. Isn't that awesome? And by the way, we are going to go back into the cave in a second, but that volcano is pretty exceptional, isn't it? I love it. Now let's go down here, back into the cave, and there's a traffic jam. Now we're going through here next. Going to join in that traffic jam and see where it goes. I love the lights. They're a bit like sort of glowing gems, aren't they, in the side of the cave. But let's go through here. I'm going to follow this traffic jam, and it goes into a oh no, what's happened to that marble there? Okay, oh my goodness, it's a water tube. Oh my goodness. Here's the end of that tube right now, and if we just keep going back, we can see where they end up. Outside again, check that out as they come through the rocket. Oh, I'm inside the basketball net. We're just underneath the storm right now, and here they come. Let's follow them through the next part. They can jump down here, look, and into another hole. And I feel like I've got a spider on my face. 1 second, guys. Okay, I don't think it was a spider. I think we're okay. Now let's carry on. There's this really nice transparent tube here, very thin, so it's sort of like a single lane tube there. And we're going to go around this corner and through the rocks again here, joining back. And there is that really thin, narrow track which you might have seen earlier inside the caves. So they're going back in here for like a third time or something now, jumping across those two. There's a gap there. And let's follow them through the next part. And that narrow track is still continuing into a big pipe. There's gravity rings and booster rings in here. And oh my goodness, guys, I'm upside down and the camera's very hard to control. We're back outside again. And guys, there's so many sort of different routes you can take here. But they're zooming out of that big tube there onto the grass. And then rolling down here, it looks like. So we're going to follow them down here. And there's another gravity sort of strip there. Oh yes, I see. So they're now rolling upwards and they've got negative G. Now let's go up this way, outside again and through some flowers and mushrooms and all sorts of things. Rushing down here, there's a sort of a hole at the end. There's another cave here, which they're going into, and a bit of a traffic jam as they make their way up into the next part of this run. I can't wait to do this track in marble camera mode later. So yeah, don't forget guys, we are going to actually turn into a marble later and roll down this whole thing ourselves and see if we can get to the other end of it. But now they come out of the rock there, down this sort of jump or ramp there, and through a tree log. There's a hole in that, so you can go through there, look, or just roll out the end of it. There's that hole they're falling through, and they're all ending up on this strip of grass over here. And what's amazing is you can see all of the different routes in this grassy area at the same time. Anyway, let's go down here and follow these ones through a really small little tunnel in the rock, which is very, very nice. There's a marble stuck in the on the roof there, and here they come out of that rock there, look, and back into the river, or another river. Anyway, let's go up here and follow them through. Now, what's happening up here? I can't remember. Oh yes, okay. We are now sort of on the wall of the bedroom. So by the way, if I just zoom out, that is a giant bedroom, and the whole thing is just covered in a marble run. Wouldn't that be brilliant? It'd be a lot of tidying up to do if you built that, wouldn't it? Let's go through here then. The track winds around the corner. And oh yes, we've got some bounce pads there, but that's actually for a bit we'll see in a minute. I'm going to roll down here, look, drop down the side, and there's a teleporter. And I can't quite remember what that's connected to. Let's go this way for now. There's a tube which they're going in, some booster pads, and we'll try very carefully to follow this one up, but it's so small, you've got to be pretty accurate to get through it properly. And this is where, look, they come out, which we saw a minute ago. Oh, I'm inside the Minecraft tree. Yeah, they're launching out of that tube, look, and onto the bounce pads, if they're lucky. Anyway, some of them don't quite make it, look, and they have to go around again for a second attempt. But if they do hit the bounce pads, look at that, they're going to zoom across the gap here onto the other patch of grass and end up going into this funnel. Now, I don't know where the... Oh, yes, maybe that is where they're teleporting to over here, look. Yes, as you can see, this teleporter here is linked through this sort of blue beam of light over to this one, which we saw a minute ago, just here. So that's where they end up if they go through there. They all end up merging into the same track anyway, going into this funnel here, which is made out of water. I love that water effect in this game. It really is one of my favourite things. So let's go down this tube now. And, oh, yes, I remember this. Now, this is brilliant. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of, like, toxic slime green stuff. But anyway, as you can see, they come out of this tube here with sort of green smoke and all sorts of things coming out of that. And they go down this track and into a big chimney. And that chimney not only looks pretty cool with all the smoke, but the marbles can actually go inside it and then shoot out the top. So let's just go down here, look, and we'll follow them inside. And oh no, we've got a traffic jam inside it. But look at those ones actually zooming out the top. And oh my goodness, and look how high they're going. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And by the way, you might have noticed we're also going to go into the storm later as well, which is going to be super fun. But let's carry on here. So I think that's just sort of a way of slowing the marbles down if they go into that chimney. But if you get past it, you get to go past that house as well, through the gap in the fence here, and onto this track with the big bridge. Now, I don't know where these ones are coming from, but I think we're going to see... Oh my goodness, look how many marbles are coming through here. We're going to see how that works in a minute, hopefully. But let's just make our way along this road anyway, first of all, and see what happens. There's some water, a pool of water in the centre of that spiral. are going to go around that and eventually end up on the bridge. How did that one get there? Just stuck in the side of the rock. Let's go across here then. There's a big American football on the floor there. And I just love how you can get these marbles coming underneath along the river and also across the bridge at the same time. It looks really amazing, doesn't it? And there's that city we went through earlier. Some of those marbles are even going across the roof of those buildings as well. We'll see that in a minute. Let's carry on down this road then. It goes inside the rock here. And okay, there's some booster pads at the end. They're going to go down this really small gap through there, and oh yes, okay, a really big tube or tunnel which goes up to the top. Look how fast they're going up here. Oh yes, I remember this bit, guys. This is amazing. Let's go through here and look at this. It's underwater. Okay, so now we're actually underwater, and there's, oh yeah, wait a minute, we're just try and do this one step at a time. We're now underwater going into the bottom of a waterfall up there. Check that out, and they're actually coming out the top. So let's go through here and follow them through. They're going to go up there, look. And can we make it through in one piece? Yes, I think so. Here is the top of the waterfall, and in the background as we come out you can actually see the roller coaster track over there and the spiral as well, which is amazing. We'll get there very soon. But yeah, they're jumping out of the top of this waterfall. You can see the whole rest of the track in the background. Let's follow them down here now on the grass across a couple of bridges. Mini house as well. I love that. Where do they go next? Oh yes, it's down here, isn't it? So there's a funnel which is back underwater again. So now we are underwater, and let's follow these ones down and see where they end up. So there's a big tube here. We're now upside down actually, which is making my camera controls incredibly difficult. Oh my goodness. Here we go. They come out this gap here. And now we are on the roofs of those buildings. They're going to go down this ramp, right, and jump off the rock onto the roofs, which is incredible. I love how it's just so fun, isn't it? There's so many places the marbles can go. And let's just, oh no, that one nearly got stuck there. Going backwards. Let's follow these ones through then. We're actually underneath the marble run at the moment. So let's go up here. A minute, where are they meant to go? Oh no, I'm lost. Oh, here we are going the right way. Oh yes, here it is. Look, there's a small gap here and there's another tube. Here they come really fast through this tube here, and it's got some booster pads in, so you can only just about see them. They're going so quickly. Let's follow them through and try to stay in this. Oh whoa, look how big that storm is from here. And do you see that marble? It just launched out of the top of it. Here's the end of that tube then. Look how fast they're coming out of there. And check it out, guys. They're actually jumping all of the way over to the top of that spiral from this tube. You can see them going the whole way. So let's join them up here at the top and follow them down. That's pretty nice, isn't it? There is the roller coaster track. I can't wait to use that thing. It's got the fireworks and everything. It's going to be super fun to go on that in marble camera mode, isn't it, later on? So we get down to the bottom of the spiral eventually, and they end up going across the grass, I think. Yes, that's it. There is actually another tunnel you can take here, though, and check this out. It's amazing, because this leads us out onto the roller coaster. So here they go. They're going to join on the track there, look, and make their way around the whole thing. It is actually part of the track. It's so cool. They're going to go around here, look, up that hill, and then there's another slope on the other side down into a loop-the-loop. None of those marbles are falling off apart from that one, which seems to have come off somehow. But most of them are actually staying on the track as they go around that. Look at that. And then around this really steep camber around to the left-hand side there, the track is then going to turn back and straighten up again through here underneath that track, around the corner, and back into another cave. Now through here, I think what happens is they can go back onto the grass and end up in this village as well, meeting with all the other marbles which are coming off this spiral as well. So they all kind of end up in the same place eventually. Now this is one of my favourite bits of the marble run, because we've got a mini village here, but it's actually like you can go inside the houses and across the little bridges between buildings. It's so cool, guys. This bit really impressed me. I love it so much. Look at these ones. They're going inside the house. And there's actually a teleporter thing in there. A bit of a secret passage. And a bounce pad as well. It's so cool how they just come out of this orange house and bounce on that. And then they go across the other side. Look, there's a little... Oh yeah, that's one of the new logic ramps. Look at that. It's moving and letting those marbles down when they get to the right place. That's a really cool addition to the game. I love it. I just realised we didn't actually follow the marbles if they're going into this funnel, and it looks like it's just a flat disc, doesn't it? But there's actually a hole in the middle of that thing. You can't see it because it's neon green. We'll go back up to where we were in a second, but what they're doing is jumping out the chimney here, and that traffic jam is still there. Look, they're going down here. Some of them are actually landing in the funnel itself, as you can see that one there, and they're disappearing in the centre because there's actually a hole. And if we just quickly go down here, we can try to... Oh my goodness, I do apologise, guys. It's very hard to see in there, isn't it? But let's follow this track through and just see where it ends up. And there's a traffic jam. Oh no, it goes up here. Oh, okay, and back outside again. Oh, that's where that ends up. That's what we wanted to see earlier, wasn't it? So actually, that's quite good that we tested that out. Anyway, let's get back to where we left off. And there's a fence here which has been broken, and it's being sucked into that storm up above. And loads of houses are also being lifted off the ground. Everything's breaking and going up into the sky. This is amazing. We've got these spinning rocks here. But those marbles are also going up into the sky as well. And let's follow them up and see what happens. We're now going into the storm. This is going to be amazing. So they go through this, look. There's a big upside down funnel, which if we zoom out, you can sort of see here. And they're all going into that funnel and eventually reaching that teleporter right at the top of it. Now, I think this goes back to the start line at this point. Let's just check that right now. So link mode. And yes, as you can see, the game lags a bit because there's so much going on. Look how many inputs and outputs there are. That is crazy, guys. But yes, this blue laser light thing actually goes from this teleporter all of the way above the ceiling and over here to this one, which drops them back into the volcano where we started. I'm just going to turn this off so my PC doesn't blow up. There we go. That's better. And now you can see that when they get here, they actually fall through it. Just not many of them are coming through, but you can see them dropping out and eventually landing in this volcano again. But you know what, guys? Now it's time to do this whole run in marble camera mode. So let's become a marble and see if we can get through the whole thing without getting stuck. Okay, we're ready to go now. And can you guess which marble we're going to use as we roll down the track? Dog. Yep, we're going to use the dog marble because I know a lot of my viewers actually like that one. So let's click on it, select camera mode. Okay, get ready because this is going to be really fast. We might have to use a bit of slow motion. 3, 2, 1, go. That barrier's down and off we go. 180 marbles into the volcano. I'm going to drop down the hole in the center and oh my goodness, which way have we gone then? We'll see that in a minute as we go through and out down the waterfall here. Okay, so the jump is going across in the distance. We've rolled down that waterfall and now we're going to join the queue into this really small tube. We're now in first person mode into the city, going across the roads here. And we're doing jumps as well as we go through here. And we made it through the city now into a cave at the other end of it. And now back into the river. Let's zoom out and see what's going on around us. Crashing into the side there. Around the corners into another cave. And then, oh yes, up the top here. Really fast probably. Right up to the top. And out again. And now we're going to hit some nails here. And hopefully we'll get through those without getting stuck. Yes, we made it. Okay, and then down the big waterfall. Let's zoom out and have a look at this. There we go. Rolling down the waterfall there. Crashing into some rocks at the bottom of it. And rejoining the river down there. So now let's go a bit closer in and see what happens. We're hitting into the sides, but not getting stuck there really fast. Overtaking loads of marbles on the way. And this is really quite good fun, isn't it, guys? We started basically in last place. We're not really racing, but it's quite fun to just see if we can overtake some. We're in the cave now with all those colourful gems in the walls. And now we're on to the road section in this city. This is actually the different city. And now we're going back into the cave again. And up the jump, yes, we made it onto the platform and into this tube here. Oh my goodness, at the water. Oh no, not at the waterfall, at the volcano. Back into the cave again. And now we're going to roll across the floor, the water, and in this really small tube here. That is so fun. Oh my goodness. And oh my goodness, guys. I can't control this camera very well. It's so difficult. It's so hard to control. And there we are. Now on the ramp going across in the cave again and back out of it into this tube. And there's booster rings and gravity rings. Oh my goodness. The camera work is very hard to do. Now going underneath the grass and we're floating in the air now. And we've got to try and roll up here and climb out of this situation that we're in currently. And we're getting knocked about all over the place. Let's follow these marbles Okay, now we're going to go up here and outside again through the flowers. There's some mushrooms we can bump into on the way and into a cave. Back into first person mode. We're going to go up this cave here and outside again. Oh, yes, over the jump. Yes, into the log. And we avoided the hole. We got past the hole. We're going to go around the corner and into another cave down there, look. And we're overtaking a few marbles on the way. Joining the line. And, oh, yes, that goes back into the river, doesn't it? Okay. They come look in the background. There's that storm up above. But we're going to roll in here now. And climb up really high to the top again. Goodness me. Whoa, that was fast. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're rolling out of a cave. There's that roller coaster with the fireworks. Oh no, guys! No, we're rolling off. Oh no. We have to do that whole section again, I think. Yeah, look, we rolled back down. At least we didn't fall off the track though. And actually, some of these flowers are actually floating in the air by the looks of things. But it's all right. We're going back now to where we were before, hopefully. There we go. Across the ramp again. Don't worry. We'll make it in the end. Out of the log, back round the corner. And now past the mushroom there, we avoided that, through the hole, and we're going to roll back into the river. Now let's hope we make it this time. There's the storm up in the sky. We did not get stuck. We're going to roll through here, up this really tall shaft, and let's hope that we make it. Yes, okay, right at the top, we got there. Back down the river again. Let's zoom out a bit here and see what happens. Hitting into the corners. And, okay, we're going to... Oh, yes, there's the bounce pads, look. So we have made it further this time. We're not going to hit the teleporter. So, okay, now hitting the booster pads. Into the tube and jumping out. Oh, we missed the bounce pad, guys. Let's do first person mode this time. Into the tube here. Out the top. And we missed the bounce pad again. Now let's go and try it a third time in a row. Into the tube. Let's zoom out a bit here. And, we missed it. Fourth time lucky? Maybe. I wonder how many times it's going to take us to get this right. Here we go. Bounce pad. Yes. Yes, we got across. Fantastic. Into the river 4 times, and then it worked. So we're going to roll down the hole in the center of that funnel there. There's a tube, and oh wow, that's really fast. Oh yeah, out of the out of that hole there. Now there's the funnel. There's the chimney. Are we going to get sucked up by the chimney? Yes, we do. We've been sucked up by the chimney, and we've got to try and get past it. But no, we're going up again. That's not good, guys. We've got to get past it. Oh, we're now into the funnel. Look, and where are we? We're gonna go up in a minute and out of there, and yes, onto the road, and now over the bridge. Hopefully. Here we go. The bridge is just around the corner. Yes, guys. We've made it to the next section. I thought we weren't going to get through there for ages. Okay, so now we're going back into a cave again. And there's some booster pads over here. And we're going to drop down. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Okay, underwater. Okay, there's the waterfall. So we're going to go inside the waterfall now. And out the top of it, onto the grass. There's that mini house. Across the bridges. Don't fall off. Yes, and now we're going to go down the funnel underwater into the tube. Where are we? Oh, on the roof. There we go. Yes, we're going to go for that jump there, look. Onto the roofs of the buildings. Jumping across the gap and into another cave again. Guys, we're doing quite well so far, aren't we? It's not been easy, but, you know, we didn't get stuck anywhere. Right, we're jumping to the top. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. First person mode. And, oh, yes, the roller coaster. Yes. Okay, we're going to roll across this, and let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, loop the loop, loop the loop. Yes! Okay, oh yeah, this is amazing. I've never been on one of these before in this game. Actually, we have. We did a video once with a big roller coaster kind of thing, but this is this is a mini one. Now into a cave. We've done that. Across the grass, and now there's a small village with those. You can go inside the houses and stuff, isn't there? So. There we go. There's some bounce pads, but which path are we going to take then? Through the purple house here, around the corner. 29th of October, apparently. Even though it's actually the 1st of July. Now we're going through... Oh, yes, there's the portal. Out of the green, yellow house thingy. Dropping down. There's a teleporter through here. We've joined the queue, and we're all going to... Hey, where do we end up now? In the orange house, apparently. On a bounce pad. That's pretty cool. Down the track which is part of the logic update we had recently. And now we're being sucked up into the sky. We're hitting that really, really big funnel upside down and in teleporter, and we made it back to the start line again, guys. That is fantastic, isn't it? What an epic journey that was. Oh, look at this. I just found a secret thing. I think that's the volcano that we start with over there, look. But that's in basic form. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button, and click the bell if you want to be notified of when my upcoming videos release. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.